thank you so much. And before I run through that very slide, so that we can harvest the opinion of Dr. Renoka, most especially, and Professor Flores Yusuf, let me take one or two words from the backing, the leader that has been with us all this session, all through, and that's the Professor Femi Ajayi. Yes, Professor Femi Ajayi, welcome to another session today again.
Yes, Dr. Sahid, and members of this network, it's a pleasure again to be here. It has come to stay. I just want to congratulate all of us that have been consistent, that have been members of this network, and Dr. Renika, is it? Professor Yusuf Florence. Yes, Professor Yusuf Florence. I'm just trying to look through my notes. Congratulations to all of us and Dr. Sahid. I'm really proud of you. And all the everybody that have facilitated one training session or the other, that have shared experiences, it has really made this group to be so wonderful. So I'm sure that today's meeting is also promising, and definitely we are going to enjoy and we are going to learn a lot. Thank you so very much.
And let me quickly run through what we have that we have designed. And this session will run through August until we conclude on what we are going to do. Yes, I target building a sustainable GSLSN, focusing on leadership, scholarship, and partnership. Because from the past months now, we have been witnessing different individuals of top higher ranked professors, scholars, scientists, researchers, advocates from different countries, more than 50 countries now, showing interest in GSLSN. And what we have actually defined is that anybody that is going to be part of the GLSN must be interested in sustainability. It is either you are a researcher, or you are an academia, or you are an advocate, or you belong to an organization or community that is leading a project before you can be counted as a part of the GSLSN. And that's the reason why we focus on these very three cardinals: leadership, the scholarship, and partnership. And on the leadership, we want to assume that individuals that are actually doing well and leading a project or a course should be in the leadership circle, where the scholarship will include the schools of different types, either vocational, either conventional, either university, high colleges, and the rest who are interested or that are interested in participating in GSLSN activities. Then partnership. Partnership has to do with individual organizations that we want to share a project together, or individuals that want to invest in one program or the other. Then we say we are in partnership to actually implement our programs. And about the network, we say it is a global scholars and leaders support network, an innovative cross-border collaborative and support community for sustainability scholars and leaders worldwide. Sustainability scholars and leaders. This is the key. These are the key words that we are actually working with. An innovative cross-border collaboration. But the major thing that we want to focus on is support. A community that is supporting all these parameters. And what we do, we celebrate sustainability legends, champions, and ambassadors worldwide. We have defined that during our awards. We offer learning experiences to new generation of professionals and experts. We have defined that the people that are actually working in sustainability circle or system, then grooming the next generation of scholars and leaders. This is where we want to focus. The young ones that are in the high schools, the colleges, and also in the universities. We want to group them to become scholars of sustainability, leaders of sustainability. Then we promote a culture of global, multi-level, and transdisciplinary collaboration on projects and solutions. And that has been part of what Dr. Renoka has been saying, that there must be a way of developing capacity and facility and infrastructure to actually work together and harmonize at all levels so that we can actually know the picture of what we are doing and how far we have been able to achieve. Then the success stories in our efforts, what we have been able to achieve. So far, we have achieved so much pushing left and right. We have over 500 global scholars and leaders from over 50 countries now. Then we leverage on this pool of human resources to facilitate over 30 virtual sessions, capacity building, trainings, and solution programs. Of course, we want to go on site, but going on site, we need resources. That is where the investment comes in. Then a lot of people that we actually want to reach to, they are not online because these are people in the remote area of the communities. These are people that have limited or restricted access to internet facilities, and they must not be left out if we want to achieve reasonable impact measurements. Then we have featured over 100 global guests with inspiring career stories and learning experiences. In fact, a lot of people have changed their way of life because they listen to one story or the other from our guests. Then we launch action book tag Sustainability Beyond Words. Sustainability Beyond Words is going to be a magazine or a kind of a routine publication that will be published regularly, maybe monthly or bi-monthly or quarterly, featuring the actions and activities of the people that we have recognized in the domain of sustainability legends, sustainability champions, and sustainability ambassadors. So it's going to be available, and the members will have access either to promote, to reproduce, or to even commercialize it in their own domains across the world. Then we have attracted 20 partnerships from 5 continents. Of course, the most prominent one is the one from Thailand, where we are working with Educon. And we have another one from USA, which is a comic design, and we have Dr. Renuka and some other ones. Then we launched 3 sustainability award categories, which we have announced over 200 awardees worldwide. Of course, we have so many demands to actually increase the number in few months or maybe next month. Then we have connected to over 5,000 potential audience and reach over 50,000 viewers on social media. We have not done any campaign, any serious campaign, but by the way of organic reach, this is what we have achieved. Then we launched a community website just last week or just last month, because our target last month was to launch that very website, and we were successful in launching it, a community website and the channel that is existing on our YouTube. So these are our success stories, and we believe that with this, we are able to actually welcome any idea of investment in 1 or 2 programs and look at how the GSLSN can become sustainable.
GSLSN is basically for scholars and leaders, which includes practitioners.
Yes, yes.
Which include practitioners. Yes. So my thinking, practitioners all over the world have a place in this network.
Yeah, this is what Professor Yusuf also said.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, yeah, Professor Yusuf also said the same thing, that practitioner, you can either be scholars or leaders. So practitioner,
that's it. Because we need to do economy of works. Yeah, practitioners can fall in between scholars and leaders worldwide.
Yeah.
So they can belong to the group.
Yes.
So that it will not be too worthy.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
our activities will be catchy enough. It will not be just a network of celebration. It will be a network of serious-minded people that have something to contribute to the global aspiration for sustainability. That's my thinking. I may be wrong, please.
So
I agree with you.
What is the sequence now? The sequence now should be
1 should go to 4.
1 should go to 4. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. One should go to 4.
Yes.
So in that order.
Exactly.
So, okay.
Yes.
The others remains. Yeah.
Others remain.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Because yes, number 4 is like just giving recognition to people. It's okay, but it should not be the core thing to start with. And the 3 is okay. We groom the next generation of scholars and leaders. Yes. Train the trainers, something. It's okay. So let's just, in that order, I think it's good.
Thank you so much. And giving back to the society agenda. And that is where we are. So this is the slide for today. We are going to be producing more slides in the next session throughout the August. And we want your suggestions and ideas on this. So thank you.
I will say that this is a very sharp summary, a very brilliant summary of what we have been doing and what we have achieved so far. I'm happy that what we have not been able to do was also mentioned, though in passing, like the forum that Dr. Sahid could not attend is a kind of I don't want to use the word pay. I would have loved to say that it's kind of it was not to be discouraging, but it would have been an avenue to make our activities known to people that will be in attendance. So imagine $100 shooting us out of that range. It's unfortunate. Yes, all of these we have been able to achieve with the support of several people. I can't remember the name of this our man that gave us his platform, his Zoom platform that we have been using.
Yes.
All of these people have been so.
Sir Baskaran. He was the one that actually sponsored, the Zoom we are using now, till next year,
and
2025.
And that has been so helpful. That has been so helpful. Imagine if we don't have this platform, this venue to meet, we wouldn't have been able to move any bit ahead in all these our achievements. So I'm happy and I acknowledge the contribution of all of these people. And specifically, I'm so happy and excited about the contribution of Dr. Sahid. He is so consistent and he has been a very good motivator. And all of these are products of his brain work. And honestly, I sincerely want to say that he is greatly acknowledged and appreciated. Every individual that have come up here to make our meeting so successful, a learning forum, they have all contributed. And it's just interesting. And it's of a network. And the network is really achieving. And I can say, by way of self-evaluation, all this that have been presented is a kind of evaluation. We keep monitoring ourselves all this while, but as we move to the second half of the year by is it Gregorian calendar, that we are moving to the second we are already in the second half of the year. Yes. And we can have these achievements. So we should not just be tired. We should keep moving. And launched our website. That's going to be very inviting. Thank you so very much. I don't know.
Be doing, but what is lacking here is that we are achievement of SDGs or climate change or whatever the problem is there locally. So our scholarship should work for citizenship and we should develop those services, then anyone would be able to pay us. Why enterprises are getting investment? Because they are showing that this is our product, this is our service. We have to think like an enterprise and we have to show our product and service, and then only people will be able to invest in us. Okay, so that is one thing. Second, problems are not away, they are within us. Like for these schools, as these all university leaders have joined you. So you can look into each university problem and show a way forward through your service or product, which would help the university to gain something as well as you. And then any investor would also be happy to pay you, so that, it is even this, our program and services should be reach out to the government. It should be in line with their priorities. And if all these things happen, the triangle of services to be offered to the citizens in line with the government priorities and in the line with the whoever are investing, like the whoever is coordinating or getting into the consortium, their priorities. And if this is happening, then I think we can win the situation. I'll stop here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity to be part of this impactful program. I am really
Thank you so much.
grateful.
Thank you. What status do you hold, and what project or initiative are you driving?
Audible.
Okay.
Yeah, audible.
The issue on the sustainability and the network we can create, I've been learning from you and from other. I've been attending classes on the issues of how we can work together through the network we have been provided, the internet, which has opened the global platform where we can, like right now we are speaking with you from Nigeria, I'm in Kenya, and we can participate in many issues or challenges where we can share even on lightings and diagrams. I'm working on with trying to connect with the workshop from, I told you last time we were sharing with somebody from Tanzania, and we are working together through the internet. We are connecting very well. He is visiting the schools because we are in the sector of clean cooking energy. Yeah. And we have seen how they have the challenges. They don't have the energy saving cookers. So I have seen that we can manage to network very well, and also we can use the platform to present our ideas and share more on the issue climate change, bringing solutions and ideas on how we can face the climate change crisis. I'll be more active on it. I'll be sharing more, and I'm ready to share my expertise. I try to do the same as we are doing from Kenya, and do the installation to the schools and assist the learning institutions through our guidelines, where we can work through the WhatsApp video calls. We can work with them, we can direct them through the internet, we can tell them that you need to do this, you need to do this. So we'll be available to do that with other regions and other countries. I'm happy to be here. I'm learning. I'm also learning a lot. I've learned a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I want to start the meeting team. That is Mr. Christian Chukwu. Mr. Christian Chukwu, for the past 4 months that he has joined, he has donated almost like $200 US to this very cause. I remember when I had the issue with my laptop system, I think he donated some amount, and when we were about to build this very website, he donated some amount, and I think He has been so enthusiastic and so committed in whenever we have a gap or something, or he has paid for it, but we have not been able to set it up because of certain technical issues that we are trying to iron out with that very platform and some other things. So I want to invite him to actually talk as well, Mr. Christian Chukwu.
Side of the world. Thank you so much for everything, my professors and my doctor, Dr. Renica. I want to say it's a privilege to be on this platform, and I'm learning, that I'm still learning. Sustainability development goals is attainable, but the road to attain that could be tough sometimes. And I believe with collaborations and partnerships and creating a platform for everyone to learn, especially the new generation, that is a good goal. I could remember items now that everyone needs to have. Dr. Renica talked about what is happening in the US, what is going on, and how education is falling down gradually, and how scholarships are being awarded. Yeah, it's happening, and we are here already. I think the problem is the focus has been shifting away from what education is. Rather, employers want what you can do, what you can offer. It's not about your certificate these days. It's about the skills. So if you don't have those skills, there's nothing. So imagine you have A's, but you don't have what it takes to manage an organization. You don't understand how to go about it. Then there's difference between being certified in a specific course and failure to have those skills, like maybe a great platform, we can achieve it. Thank you so much for the opportunity once again.
Again, I welcome everybody to this section. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we are very grateful for your active leading and participation and contributions to this very initiative. And yes, the man who saw it all from the beginning, Professor Femi Ajayi. This is where we are. We have been working in the background on most of these things, but because there has been requests about the GSLSN, then we say, before we are going to present anything, we are going to make it a voice of hope or a voice that represents everybody. What do you think about this very session today, sir? Professor Femi Ajayi.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Sahi at DBC. Yes, honestly, it's another highly inspiring session that is quite promising. Let me say that Professor Florence, thank you so very much for that opening remark. It's so wonderful. This vision had been there. This mission had been there. And we foresee there's going to be so much opportunities. But we need somebody that will drive it and make it real again and again. And that's what Dr. Adebisi Sahid had been doing. He mentioned that that I've been there right from the onset. Yes, but we don't have the vision so clear as it is becoming now. That is one thing. It is becoming clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer. And at the point we are now is just to share the vision and let everybody buy into the vision. Let every member in the network be part of the vision, such that at the end of it all, it will be a benefit for all that have been participating and all our young ones that have made it a very important duty to be here with us every time we want to share such a thing like this. We want to assure you that you are not going to lose anything, but you have so much to gain. Again, let me just say, Dr. Sahid Adebisi, you are the man of this generation. And I pray that God Almighty will continue to strengthen you and grant you the wisdom that is needed to drive this vision, to drive this mission, and to attain our set goals. Thank you so very much, everybody, for coming on. And I want to assure you that it's going to be a very fascinating session again. Thank you and have a very wonderful deliberation.
Thank you so much. And I think Professor Flores is actually asking us to clap for Professor Ajayi. So we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Yes, the man that has been joining, and now is active and well involved, well engaged, and well interested in this very particular session, all the way from Uganda, Mr. Michael Wanjuzi. How are you doing? What do you feel about the direction we are steering the network now?
Thank you very much, Dr. Said. I'm very happy to, and greetings to everybody that is online. Michael Wanjuzi Makongo is my name, and I've been a part of this network for some time. And yes, I'm enjoying every bit of it, and I'm excited. We are getting from Dr. Said and the presenters. We are growing every single day. Me particularly, I'm benefiting a lot from the network, and I put into practice what I have learned. I engage with the community, and although some of them would have loved to be part and join in the program, but due to certain small issues, they couldn't. But they are well aware of what is going on, and obviously, of course, after we finish the session, I sit down with them and I explain to them what is going on. So it is a good thing, and I'm happy to support where possible.
On the learned professors, especially Dr. Shahid, you've done so much. And I think in terms of imparting professional knowledge and the collaboration part, I actually love the collaboration part. But it's my personal philosophy has always been, let's build bridges, yeah, and knock down the walls. We don't want walls. We actually need to build more bridges, especially for us in the academic community across the world. Let's build bridges. So in terms of collaborating, participating, I'm all in. I totally support. Everything is A-OK. Lovely. Congratulations to the team. Thank you.
This platform today, and I really express my sincere thanks and gratitude, especially Dr. Shahid Adebasi, for his excellent contribution towards achieving global sustainable development goal, and all other dignitaries who are present in this platform are really grateful to all of you for all of your contribution towards achieving a sustainable development goal, towards making a better society, better civilization across the globe. Thank you so much for your kind cooperation, for your contribution, everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and Professor Airi, Professor Yusuf, Professor Femi Ajayi, and also our very wonderful scholars, Mr. Christian Chukwu from the UK, Ms. Lovelyn from Nigeria, Adebisi from Nigeria, Mr. Michael Wanjuzi from Uganda, Comrade Alimi from Nigeria. Yes, yes. It has been a wonderful gathering today. Very wonderful one. Very wonderful one. So, and also contributions on that. And what do you think about it and the rest like that? I think Professor Yusuf, yes. Let me open the mic now.
Thank you very much, Dr. Davidson. Honestly, it's a good one because there is no world you can implement certain things without finances. And making it voluntary is good. And that is why people should have sense of commitment to anything we are doing because it's service to humanity. So I agree with you when people take certain percentage from the grant or something, they should drop something to the common purse so that it should be easy for you or for anyone to draw from it. So it's a good one. Not billing people is good so that people will not feel the need to run away. But people should do it voluntarily because when you want to give service out, it's not about what you take in, but you give out to you receive. So it's a good thing. And it's a good idea of having something in the past to do it. And I will be willing to support that. Thank you.
Idea is good because the scholars, students, and researchers, they need support, and support should be provided by the uh, persons who are capable to provide. So of course this idea is good. Unless we will not provide any support, the scholars and students not able to explore themselves, not able to show their potential. So this idea is good. I appreciate this idea. Hope it will effective.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dr. Shahid, and thank you, colleagues, members of the council. I think that's to be fair when you talk about anything that comes to money. I think the most important thing is we need a paper trail. Paper trail be very fair. It's just like whatever is spent, then we need to have some sort of record. I think let's be fair. That would be the basics of it. Some of the issues that I think even we ourselves we face in Malaysia when we get research grants and all that, we spend money, but there's no record. Then when it's no record, then problems will happen later on, not just with the university, but sometimes even external parties will be auditing us, and then we cannot answer. I think have a paper trail, that'd be fair. In terms of spending, in terms of how it's spent, it can be discussed later on. Paper trail, a record, good recording, good record keeping. Sorry, yeah, good record keeping of any finances. I think that's just a basic of it. That's basic of it. So I totally support whatever you're planning to do, Dr. Shahid. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. And
About proposals that were sent out for grant, even in the universities, research institutes where some of us belong, even where I was in Southern Africa, if you get any grant, there is a percentage that is going into the institution, which gives you recognition. And none of these proposal will fly if you don't have this network. It is the network that is giving us a platform to look for these grants. I don't think of anybody that we say that I don't want to part with a given percentage of whatever is coming to me. It's bonus. And I think that is also very good. And the decision not to bill anybody, that people should just contribute voluntarily. In Nigeria today, let me just mention it to our international members. In Nigeria today, before such a network is registered, it requires a lot of financial resources and commitment, and that is the only thing that can give us license, leverage to work and to bring other people in, to have certificates that will give us recognition. Dr. Said did a lot to raise the fund that was able to launch the network into that. I am in total support of every of the proposal of financing and fund generation, and that members should be very free to donate, and members can join without any financial commitment. That is great, and that makes this network so unique. It makes it so unique, and I congratulate everyone that is a member, and also our coordinator, he said he doesn't want me to refer to him as a leader any longer.
These are the issues, these are the bullets that we have prepared for today. But because of certain clarifications, I'd like to say that all what we have been saying, we're not actually consciously prepared or designed. It was because of our evolution and what we are witnessing that has made us to be thinking in those directions.
Let me do a very quick recap of what has been happening. We have come this far on this network, and we want to appreciate everybody for the commitment and dedication. And it is our commitment and dedication that has kept us going. The upcoming researchers, development workers, academics that have joined the network, the others that have come from international platform to be part of our network, I can assure you that together we can achieve it. Yes, some of us had worked behind the scene, especially our coordinator is always working and consulting to the extent that we are able to come up with all this that we are saying. Today's session will be the session 3, when we will be discussing building a sustainable GSLSN. What we are going to be emphasizing today as projected is our structure. We have been able to discuss thoroughly our vision, our mission, and our slogan remains sustainability beyond. We discussed funding at last meeting, and all our international collaborators, they contributed, brilliantly to the proposal of our funding and financing. And we have come up with something that we believe that can keep projecting our network and can keep us going, and which we are going to make public with time to everybody. But we are not going to do that until after we have thoroughly discussed and able to arrive at a structure that is going to be sustainable, at least going by our name, and that is going to keep going, and which we are all going to be proud of. You are welcome. Thank you very much. And let me give you an assurance again that we are going to do it together. Sustainability beyond words, in practice, in action, in dedication, in focus. Thank you very much. You are welcome again. Good morning.
Thank you so much, dear Professor. And
it's very important, as you said, and the allocating point to it is got. But you know, the point has to be based on the importance of each, as you explained the other time. When we look at it, like the first one, if I may suggest, program participation can be given 3 to 5 points. Project participation too can be between 10 and 15, as the case may be. We can stay in the middle. When project development requires a lot, review, getting it done all over again, going back to the table, and spending a lot of time, a lot of energy, that should take more preference. For me, I will give it 30. I will give it 30. Then look at team building. It's a good one, because if we don't have anybody to use at the local level, it may not work. But that I may give between 5 and 7 points. Voluntary donation may not be
as pay as you go on the point. Like, but you know, everything when it comes to donation, it has to do with intention. At the same time, points can be given to it that, okay, you have 3, 4, 5, you know, in range. You know, there are some points that will be in range, in rank. That, okay, for those also 3 to 5, for so 5 to 6, that's way. So I think with that, will be good to go so that everybody will know the platform they are using for the scoring. So as the network is expanding, there will be something to work with. And when you are using it, they will know that this is authentic and genuine. That's my own suggestion. So it should just be on leverage thing and based on the points and not accurate. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Prof. Yes, when Prof was actually talking about the project development, something came to my mind as well. We should slash it. Project development stroke launch. That is project development stroke launch. Launching a project, because like Mr. Tuku, he has been working on the energy saving initiative with some group and over time, and they have launched it. But he is launching it to the network so that other countries, other members can benefit from it. We can also look at it from that perspective. Project development stroke launch. We are going to slash that one. The comment of Professor Yusuf is the SDG as focus. Ma, what do you say to this before we close finally, sir? Ma?
Okay. I can't get your question.
I said that the last one is the SDG at the focus. We have talked about it actually, but we just want your remark on it, then we can close for the day.
Okay. The policy for addressing complex challenges, right? The SDG is 4. You know, I will always go for 4. Because without quality education, you cannot achieve anything. No nation can be greater than the education system. So it's a good one. And when you talk of industry, innovation, infrastructure, global partnership, the one we are doing already, they are all great things. So our focus is good. Because when we start with this, we can move on to the next one, So I agree with everything that we have there. And I want to appreciate Dr. Davidson very well for your commitment, dedication, transparency. Honestly, it's a good one. Because when you have all those values, that is what that can take you far. Because they are good values. So I appreciate your diligence, everything that you are committing into this network. And to Professor Ajayi, thank you very much for the leadership. Honestly, since I joined, I was like just looking out for the day because I came one thing or the other. I was sleeping this morning. I remember, it will be 9 in Nigeria. So I rush out. So thank you very much for this motivation. Because if you people didn't start it initially, why will I join? So thank you very much. I appreciate everybody and all the participants. And I want to encourage others too to give it utmost important, to see it as something that must be committed to. Because all these points, they are good, but it's beyond money. Posterity. We not forget anything we put in place.
Yes, Professor Ajayi, sir.
Dr. Sahid, our leader in the team, Professor Yusuf, members from diaspora, our upcoming scholars, and members in attendance. Latifat Adebisi and Adebisi Anisat, we sincerely appreciate your attendance at today's session. I want to say that, like it was mentioned at the opening remark, that the session today is promising. If you look at your time, you can see that we've already invested 2 hours into today's session again. And there is no time, there is no minute that was wasted without discussing something very key.
We have really achieved a lot. We have really achieved a lot because putting this note together and contributing to it has been a very wonderful experience and something that is encouraging. We've been able to have the title. I've been able to have what we do. We have been able to have our vision, our mission. We have been able to define our finances. We have been able to have the opportunities. We have been able to have our slogan. We have been able to have motto, the structure, and we have been able to have this activity scoring. Then we have been able to have the SDG focus, which are the priorities. Then we are on this session of rules and a legal name. Then we have product and services. These are the critical ones that I want to look into today.
Legal name is very important to me. To sustainability beyond words foundation. That is quite wonderful. And there are two ways to be registered. And I want to assure you that at the board level, the one that will be registered will be the one that will portray what our intentions are. I think we should be registered with this name, maybe not under limited guarantee, whatever. It's board of trustee that will be registered. And that name is not in any way reducing our global relevance. It's not in any way reducing our global feasibility. It's not in any way reducing our network. So that is the explanation I can give there, such that we need to pursue this name. Let it be submitted by our legal consultant and see how this is going to fly. Looking at sustainability, and we are still ensuring that it is a foundation that is going to help scholars. It's a foundation that is going to be supportive to leaders. It's a foundation that is going to support upcoming ones, and is going to be relevant to global and national development. That's what I can say about that one. Now, our products and services is all that we are poised to do. Capacity building, skill-tailored course and workshop, thematic book publication, our hosting and secretariats. Yes, I'm very sure that we are going to have members that will be willing to host our secretariat in these places, because we already have members listed from this country. In Africa, we have Nigeria, have Kenya, we have several other nations. In Asia, we also have. In Europe, we also have. In North America, we also have. And in the Middle East, that's where we have a lot of our people that are registered. Now, key performance indicators. Oh yeah, these are fantastic. Let me congratulate our team for coming up with this. Number of enrollment, number of support offered, increase in understanding and knowledge, that is information sharing, competencies, that is the skill, innovation developed, innovative, number of innovative network opportunities, that is collaboration, increase in community impact, that's the feedback, number of activities growing and successful members, and then amount of fundings attracted for the program. Yes. These are fantastic key performance indicators. As much as we want to have increased number, all of these are what we ensure that we are still on track. And we are going to use these ones to monitor our activities and to do maybe a kind of annual or biannual evaluation of our activities so that we know where we are doing well and where we need to do more.
Concluding today's session, by looking at our countries, we have so many countries now represented on this very network, and we might not know where the opportunity will come from and who they will be seeking for. And that's the reason why we are saying that we should always be consistent about the community. Let us follow the information. Let us follow the updates and the rest like that. And just so these are the faces of the people. You know, some of us that we are very consistent. We have seen their faces before, featuring on our platform. Then this is our people. I think some of us are there as well. So this is the story for today and the end of the session.